Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs Taurus. As the name of the video suggests, this is all about how your person of interest is feeling about you. So if there's a specific person you have in mind and you just want to gain a deeper insight into what their feelings are, whether what they're showing you is actually that's too many cards there that came out, Taurus. I'm not going to take all of those. Whether their, deeper feelings are in line with what they're showing you, what their overall likes, dislikes are about the connection, what their overall level of interest is, and keep on watching. This reading is for you. Now, it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, that's okay. Feel free to check out your other placements. But if you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Taurus, let's get into it. Let's see, what is your person thinking, feeling? How do they view you? Let's get some cards I'm wanting to drop out of my hands today. Got butterfingers today. Let's see. Oh, I have to take that one. That was too obvious. That wanted to flip out earlier, so there it comes again. And that wanted to flip out earlier as well. Okay. It's good when that happens in a way, because it's just kind of confirmation that, when the cards want to slip out, it's like, do I just need a break? Have I had too much caffeine today or something? I don't know. Why do I have the shakes? What's going on? But no, when they then come out again after I've shuffled, it's confirmation that it was a message that was trying to come through. And I think it is an important message in this reading, Taurus. So I'm going to get right into it. But basically, you could be dealing with another fixed sign energy with that World card here. So you could be dealing with, and we've got a few, signs represented here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm going to get into why I'm bringing this up in a second. But you could be dealing with another fixed sign energy, which means another Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, maybe. Or they could have a very strong placement like that in their chart. I feel like you're dealing with someone who unfortunately can be quite as stubborn as you. And we know that Taurus can be stubborn. That's okay. So I'm not, hating on anyone. I love you guys. I'm very close with a lot of amazing Taurus friends and family members as well. So I love you guys. But of course you can be a little bit stubborn. That's okay. And you're dealing with someone who is also has that kind of stubborn, fixed energy. It's kind of like sometimes it's their way or the highway, which is a little bit, can be a little bit of an issue. But you need to be careful, because I feel like this person is just very, very focused on what they want. And I feel like they're just really, they feel like they're getting what they want from you in some ways. This person may be of a different background to you. So there could be a different, different race, or a different cultural background or upbringing or something of that nature. They may have traveled, or you may have met this person not in your home city or in another country or something like that. So there is a little bit of a difference in you both in terms of your upbringing or your cultural background or something of that nature. This person wants to come across like this relationship is very, very, very significant to them. But I hate to say it, I feel as though deep down, they're still not sure. They're still not sure about this. And I say that because they feel as though they have a lot of options still on the table. They feel like they have a lot of options still available. I don't know if this person is, maybe, I'm just putting it out there, maybe a bit younger than you, maybe a bit less mature. Maybe they feel like they don't have to settle down right now. It's not like a do or die situation. I mean, it never is a do or die situation, but I feel like they still have that sense of freedom, even though they want to come across like the relationship is very, very significant. And maybe it is, in some ways it is. But on the flip side, this person can have like a dual side to their nature where they're feeling like a sense of freedom as well as a sense of wanting to commit and take things to a higher level. This person's confused. This person's a little bit confused. We've got this Two of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is that like constantly juggling back and forth. I feel like they're really tossing this up in their mind. By the way, I'm getting a very interesting intuitive messages from this reading, which is not normally what I get from these cards, but I just have to go with it because that's how it works for me. That's kind of how the messages come in. I feel like this person is going back and forth with what they want. And it's like one day they want to do it. They want a committed relationship. They want to, have a very deep, serious, committed connection. And then the other day they flip that around and they want to be free and they're looking at all their other options. And it's a little bit of a, flip-floppy type of energy. They're seeing you as someone who they can easily influence, unfortunately. They're seeing you as someone who it's not because you're not intelligent, because you're coming across as quite intelligent, but they feel as though you're very open and receptive to their ideas to the point where you'll just kind of change along with them, with whatever they want to do on a day-to-day basis, with however they're feeling. They feel as though you're just kind of along for the ride, no matter what they decide. And maybe that's why they are going back and forth so much and they're failing to get to that next point and they're failing to make that decision. Am I going to go down this path or not? Or am I going to keep thinking about all my other options instead of making an actual commitment and deciding to follow a certain path or, follow this relationship through and see what happens? They're not feeling a sense of urgency to do that because they feel as though you'll just kind of go along with whatever they decide. I don't like this. I don't like that energy for you, Taurus. I mean, unless you're happy with that, I don't like it. Four of Cups here. This person is, this person's complicated. This person feels like this person's easily upset. I feel like they, on the one hand, again, it's very dualistic kind of nature. On the one hand, they come across as so strong and direct and knows what they want. And then on the other hand, it's like you might say one thing and they get so easily hurt and upset, and maybe you're doing the same thing as well. Like maybe that happens with you. They say something that really upsets you. And then there's a bit of this, okay, well, no, if you're going to be like that, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to be affectionate. I'm not going to be loving. And someone has to, try and apologize. And the other person, ignores it or wants a better apology, or doesn't accept the apology straight away. There's a few of these kind of games happening, and that can be quite tiring and can be quite annoying. What's going to happen next? Honestly, it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable with this person because on the one hand, 1 minute they're thinking one thing, minute they're thinking the next. And we've got the Knight of Swords here. We've got some more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone, we've got a water energy too, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got Aquarius here with the star. We've got those fixed signs, like I said before. So really many signs are represented. So don't get too hung up on that. But, if someone's sign comes up that you're dealing with, all the better. They have a tendency to communicate in a very in a way that takes you by surprise or shocks you. And there's going to be some kind of communication coming in very soon. Their intention is to communicate something, but unfortunately, I feel as though when that communication comes in, it's not going to bring you any closer to knowing what this person is going to do next or what their intentions are. I feel like they have not decided yet themselves. So they're going to come across in a way, and this is where it's tricky. The communication is going to seem like they know what they want and they're just communicating very clearly, but you get left feeling like, okay, I'm just as confused as when I started. So that conversation didn't get us anywhere. It's quite frustrating. Taurus, I feel like you need to focus on maybe even taking a bit of a timeout. You got to make a decision here. You got to make a decision. You need to take a bit of a time out. You need to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, focus on your work, focus on your hobbies, focus on, your sport or your exercise or whatever it is that you do to keep fit and keep happy and keep healthy. Focus on those things. Because you're still a bit confused by this. You still don't have all the information to know whether to move forward or not, but you need to focus on yourself. Build up yourself to a point where you can get the confidence. I feel like you are still searching for answers, and obviously that's one of the reasons why you've clicked on this video and you're looking for this. But at the moment, what I can tell you is this person has not made a decision. You may need to take a step back, get a new perspective on the situation. Sometimes a bit of distance is what's needed. Let's see if we can pull any other final messages, any other advice for my beautiful Taurus viewers. Because like I said, this person is a little bit frustrating. They don't know what they want. You deserve happiness. 10 of water, 9 of water. That's the 10 of cups and the 9 of cups. This is all focusing on you. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on that, emotional fulfillment. If you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled by this, something's wrong. Something needs to change. So you've got to really focus on that. Keep in mind that I do feel like there are lots of opportunities around you as well. And so you don't need to settle for something, and this is, general advice. You don't need to settle for anything that, is less than what you feel like you deserve. But it's really coming up strongly here that wish fulfillment is just around the corner. Happiness is just around the corner. Sometimes that can be with yourself as well. But if this situation, like I said, is not giving you that contentment, that happiness, it's time to take a little bit of a step back from it. And that may even end up forcing this person's hand, because like I said, at the moment, they're just not seeing any rush to do anything, because they really feel like you are just going to go along with whatever it is that they want to do. So maybe it's time to take a little bit of a step back. Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.